Okay, two horror movies out this week. Cry Wolf, one of those Dumbo teen horror movies. There's a group of high school students. They decide to make up an urban myth about a serial killer running around with an orange ski mask. And guess what? Their urban myth starts to come true and he pursues them. Or are they, in fact, all just playing tricks on each other? Scream has got an awful lot to answer for. Scream resurrected the ghost of the teenage slasher movie. And it did this very postmodern dissection on it. It was very funny. It was great. We thought, really someone's now done something interesting with those awful 70s, 80s, teen slasher movies. But somehow the genre then got legs and started up again, and we got all those I Still Don't Care What You Did Last Summer movies, and now here's the sort of dog end of it all. They're all meant to be cine literate and they all meant to understand about urban myths, but it's just like, oh, there's a bunch of teenagers being chased around by a guy in a mask, not very well. It's not intelligent enough to be interesting, it's not witty enough to be funny, and it's not nasty enough to be scary, so that's a bit pointless, isn't it? It cost about $1 million. The Roost looks like it cost a lot less than that, although, one can never tell with these things. And it's not great, but it is better. If you're going to see a horror movie this week, I would go for The Roost rather than Cry Wolf. Again, bunch of teenagers or 20-somethings in a car, driving along a road, car stops, barn, bats, blood-sucking, all that sort of stuff. The interesting thing about
the bats in the barn?
Yeah, the bats are on the top of the barn, and then they get into the barn, and then it's zombies, So, but it's not great.
Where do the zombies come from?
The bats bite them, and they become zombified. It's just a hodgepodge.
Zombies in the barn with the bats?
Well, what do you mean, are the zombies in the barn? If the people who are in the barn are zombies, then the zombies are in the barn. But are they actually zombies? It's a kind of vampire-y thing, really.